everyone, it's Maddie. Welcome back to my channel. And yes, I know I am filming in the dark, but right now, like anything overhead super headlight is just giving me like a super bad, I don't know. I just want to like kind of relax down. I've been kind of in bright lights all day. Yes, I have my ring light on, but it's on a very dull setting. So it's enough for you guys to see me and what I'm going to be sharing today, but it's not so bright that it's going to bother me. Anyways, it is December 23rd, and I know I've been struggling to get videos out, but I have a lot of videos coming out, as well as if I don't get that vlog out from this past middle of summer, you probably will see my end of the year recap for 2022. If you're not following me on TikTok, it's at Maddie J. Neal. I highly encourage you to do that. Just because I did share a little snippet of everything that kind of happened to me this year, and it's been kind of a more up and down year for me. I've had a lot of lows, but a lot of highs as well. More lows than I was expecting, a lot of death, especially of close pets and family members and friends from cancer and various other diseases, and it was just very difficult for me. But anyways, with that being said, I'll actually jump into what this video is. So this video again is my Dental Hygiene Nation unboxing for winter 2022. This is DHN's 4910 box. Again, if you don't know what this is, it is a recurrent subscription box for dental professionals and particularly dental hygienists. Every 4 or every 3 months, technically, you get a box that is kind of themed to each season with all different dental goodies. So this box arrived a little later than normal. And I think it arrived maybe about 4 or 5 days later, but it doesn't surprise me considering the holiday. So with that being said, I'll get into actually unboxing this, and I'll show you exactly what I got inside. So first of all, this packaging is super adorable. If you didn't take a look at it, it's kind of a gray and white kind of, almost like my flooring in my house, the really old kind of vinyl. The vinyl in my house flooring is kind of a weird yellowy, like dull yellow. But it's kind of got that patterning to it. And then the inside part of it looks super cute. It's got the same kind of pattern, except it's black and white on the inside. So kind of introverted, super cool. So this is cool. This is with Endo Ice and Everything Nice. So if you guys don't know what Endo Ice is, it's basically a way to... Endo Ice is basically used more in the restorative side of dentistry. It comes in like a little pressurized can. It literally kind of looks like, at least at our office, it kind of looks like those little dust can sprayer things. And it's in a pressurized container. And basically what it is, it's an ability for a dentist or a dental professional to put some of this particular sample onto a Q-tip and place it on a patient's tooth, and it tests anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes. And what it's doing is allowing for the dentist to test the vitality of the pulp or the nerves within that tooth to see if the patient is responding to pain. If they are responding to that super cold pain, is a good indicator that they may need a root canal on that tooth, even if it's not caused by something like an infection. So that's kind of the thing what they have here with Endo Ice and Everything Nice, if you're kind of wondering what like Endo Ice means. It's kind of, they're kind of like doing play on words. Like we call it Endo Ice, and it's icy cold winter, and endo is dental related. So I thought that was super cute. And it says, "Baby, it's cold outside, but we're keeping you nice and warm. We included some feel good items this season to bring you all the cozy vibes. Whether you're heading to the op or cozying up at home, our winter box has you covered," literally. So then it has the different things in there. There's a beanie, a ring dish, a travel coffee tumbler, a tooth ornament, and reusable floss samples by Simply Floss. As always, they have a QR code to scan to read more information about what they're doing. So apparently they have this other little card information, and it's called Cloud Dentistry. It's unlimited options, total freedom, and new way of getting hired. So it's a way for you to basically search a profile, and if you are a dental professional looking to seek for employment, it's another way for you to go on there. It's kind of like making like a LinkedIn account, or just putting yourself out there for hiring. Eventually, I do hope within the next soonish time frame to temp as a dental hygienist, meaning I would place myself with a temping agency, and then I would pick up jobs at various offices as needed for dental hygienists who are on vacation, having babies, they're out sick, they need a backup, something goes wrong. I want to have more experience than just working at one office, and I have several different reasons why I want to do that, but this is another way that I guess a dental professional can do that, and it's Cloud Dentistry. Apparently, it's 50% of new profiles receive work within 48 hours, which is pretty impressive. You're going to earn 30% more with signing up with them, as well as 10,000 placements per particular month that you end up registering with them. So I'm definitely going to be checking out this. So I always like to throw information in there for employment. So the first thing I'm going to pick up is the beanie, and look at how stinking cute. It has molars on it. Okay, so I'm guessing they just put like 3 different molars on here. Now, technically speaking, if they're trying to make this the first, second, and third molar, they really didn't do an anatomically good job with it, because on the bottom you would see this, but the roots should be a little more fused for that third molar. But yes, progression of size-wise and the diversity of the roots are pretty good. I would expect this root to be a little more fused, but this is probably depicting the lower right. Because if you imagine on an x-ray, if we took a picture of this particular tooth, a bite wing x-ray or a PA, it would be showing the lower right. Because if I turn my teeth to the side like this, and then it would reflect back this way. So this would definitely be the lower right side. So I'm going to try this on and tell me. I actually really like it. If you guys don't know, like, I love wearing hats and stuff to keep my head warm. However, my skin's super sensitive, so like for me to wear any type of hat, like I itch super bad. I can tell already this hat's not going to make me itch, because a lot of hats that I put on, like winter hats, if it's going to bother my scalp, I'm going to instantaneously start itching, and I'm going to have to rip the thing off and scratch the heck out of my head. So, I'm very kind of, I don't want to say super fussy, but like, I wouldn't be like upset if the only hat I had to wear made my head itch, but I would be taking it off a lot and making it itch. So I have a good feeling about this hat already. I don't know what the material is, or if it tells me the type of material, but it is a very comfortable beanie, and I love the color. It's acrylic. So it probably is going to help that it's acrylic, because honestly, like if it was, I love wool. Anything wool in Wisconsin is super beneficial because it keeps you warm, but it makes me itch so bad. So this acrylic hat should be super cute, and I do like the light kind of brown color, very neutral, very easy to pair with any outfit. I like kind of things like that. So super excited to wear this beanie. The next thing is a ring dish, which I'm going to find here in just a second. It is literally a ring dish, you guys, and it says Profi Rings. That is cute. So again, another play on word. Some dental hygienists, when they polish, they use Profi rings, and they literally look like little plastic, almost like what are the like candy rings that everybody would use to suck on? The ring pops. That was like a big thing when I was little. So they're kind of like the base of a ring pop, and you can place your little Profi paste inside here, and then you can take your polish and dip it in your finger or wherever you place it, and you would actually be able to like keep the polish from slipping out of your hand. We use these in hygiene school. I have not used one since graduation. I just take a little bit, dip it, and put it back on my tray, and then I keep going. Profi rings are very, very convenient because of the fact that you don't have to keep going back and forth. I've debated on using them back again in private practice. It's totally your choice, 100%. I've used both with and without, and they're really not, to me, it doesn't make a difference. But anyways, this is a play on word for Profi rings, and it's literally a cute little kind of a light cream color dish with a little bit of a gold rimming. I can literally put my rings on. If you guys want to kind of see an example, this would be what you would look like. So just hold all your rings on this little plate. Super cute. Anyways, this is this cute little Profi ring dish, so we'll move on to the next thing. The third thing on this list here is this cute little travel coffee tumbler, and I love this already. You guys, if y'all don't know, since being a dental hygienist, I drink so much damn coffee every single day, it's not even funny. So it's very much a cream colored with that same kind of like checker kind of floor pattern. I don't know if you guys can really see. I'm trying to adjust things considering that my lighting is not the greatest. There we go. And then it comes off like this, and you should be able to just fill it inside. I actually really like the cream color. And it's sponsored by Cloud Dentistry. It looks like that's kind of their sponsor for the month, which is super cool. And it has their newer kind of tooth ice cream cone cupcake type logo. I really like how the quality seems to be pretty good. And then you can flip this open and flip it back and drink coffee that way. So this is super cute, you guys. I'm loving everything in this. So I'm excited to open up my last two things here, and that'll be it for this video. Is a tooth ornament by Happy Teeth. If you don't know, Whitney DeFagio is like a #1 of mine. I actually got to see her at Indigo here in Wisconsin. She's super awesome. She's a dental hygienist out of Illinois, but she's got her whole channel. I'll link it down below if you're interested. I highly recommend her even if you are not a dental professional, because she's very educational to people who are just solely dental patients and aren't dental experts, and I think she does a really nice job of making sure that you know what you're expecting and maybe why a dental hygienist or a dentist is doing something in regards to your oral health. So anyways, this ornament was from Happy Teeth, so I'm super excited to see what this ornament looks like. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. Is it a tooth? It's a tooth! Oh my gosh, this is adorable. It is literally a gray kind of checkered or wooden pattern tooth, and it came with a hook. Super stinking cute. You guys, I love it. Super basic. Last year, I'll put a picture here, I made myself a RDH tooth themed ornament that I literally put on my tree, and it says my initials, and then I was RDH starting in 2021. So this again is another cute tooth to add to my tree collection. If you guys also don't know, I'll put another picture here. My grandparents, when I started my dental hygiene program in 2019, when I barely had gotten through the first semester, and it was right before COVID broke out, because I finished my rest of my hygiene school journey when COVID was a huge thing. My grandparents gave me a beautiful dental hygienist ornament, or it's a dental hygienist, and it has my name on it on a tooth, and it's super cute. She has brown hair. That's the only thing that's a little bit different. I'm obviously strawberry blonde, so it's a little bit not quite to that, but this is the ornament it came with, and then of course you get a Happy Teeth sticker with it, which is super exciting. I love Whitney DeFagio, so I'm super excited that they put stuff in here from her. And then I always love that they give samples for us to try, and this is reusable floss. So as you know, that typical dental floss is going to not be reusable, right? It is going to be wax, string, picks, things like that. It's a kind of a one and done deal. Unfortunately with that, dental, if you guys don't know, like, I go through so many gloves and masks and disposable prophy heads that I polish your teeth with, your prophy cups, liners for your tray, gauze, things like that. That's all got to get thrown away at the end of each appointment because it can't be reused, because yuck, who would want to have used prophy paste and used floss on the next patient? So this particular floss, I don't know if we would necessarily use in dentistry, because I think it would be too much to add to our sterilization technique, but this is a great option for patients if a patient would be able to purchase this. This is basically called reusable floss. And I'm guessing this is by Simply Floss, and this is something I've always wanted to try. So if you can imagine, reusable floss is basically a rubber or silicone-based material where instead of you having a disposable string, you place one hand into each of these loops here that kind of look like eyeglasses, and then this middle portion is what you floss with. So then you're able to stretch it, conform it, and run it around each tooth, and then you're going to clean it in between time. And I'm sure after X amount of uses, you have to or it breaks, you have to throw it away and get a new one eventually. But the nice thing with this is how economically efficient. And look at the colors, you guys. The white, green, blue, they kind of stand out super nice, so you're not going to be able to miss them. I'm actually going to open these to show you what they look like. Obviously, these are I'm going to try for myself, but there's some information in here that I want to share with you guys, and it's by Simply Floss. So basically, there's actually, all these colors mean something. So the white is the original, the Rescue Me is blue, the gray is a massage, and the green one is actually called the mini. They call it a multicolor, but it's more of a green color. The white one is for daily flossing for normal to moderate spacing. So spacing between your teeth is called embouchures. There's type 1, 2, and 3. Type 1 is your typical embouchure, where basically the gum tissue comes into a nice triangular shape in between the teeth, and the gum tissue and the shape of the gum tissue meet in between two teeth. So type 1 is going to have a triangular vase shape like this tooth on mine here. Type 2s and 3s are going to be wider. I'm popping my retainers out to show this to you guys, but my eye tooth here is a little further back, and you can tell this part of my gums is like kind of a little more squared off. If I can get some closer up diagrams, I will show you here. But when they're talking about normal to moderate spaces, it's spaces that are a little bit tighter together and where the gum tissue looks a little more peaked or triangular in between each tooth. The blue one is designed for wider and stubborn food traps. This would be great for patients who constantly get food stuck in crowns, who have really wide spaces or a lot of gaps. The gray one is made thinner with raised edges for gum massage. So for some patients, really stimulating the gums with a rubber tip, or in this case, this rubber or silicone-based floss is going to be very beneficial because as you massage the gum tissue, you're forcing that plaque out of there and making sure that you're reducing inflammation. And then the mini one, or the multicolored green one, is kid-friendly for small mouths and tight spaces. So like I had mentioned, in order for you to use it, you place each of your middle fingers between each loop, pinching down on the silicone with the other part of your thumb and index finger to leave about a centimeter in between, and then you pull taut and then begin flossing. You have to rinse before and after each use. And then it says here, after you've used Simply Floss multiple times, it will safely tear apart when it's ready to be replaced. It will not easily shred. Overstretching Simply Floss may cause it to break prematurely, and that supervision is recommended if you're using with a pediatric patient under 8 years old. And they also have a coupon code, which this is super cool. I might have to dig into this a little bit more because I like the idea of being more economically or eco-friendly in dental, just because of the fact that a lot of the products, like I said, that we use are not very friendly as far as like it's always getting thrown away and tossed in the landfill. Which isn't good for the planet. So, as the instructions said, you're going to place both sides on your middle fingers. Please don't think I'm giving you the finger. You're going to do it like this, and you're going to pinch between here, and you're going to leave a centimeter in between, and then you're going to be able to easily floss in between. So this is the gray one. Again, this is your kind of your massaging one. This one was your typical base floss, where I can see the difference in all these different textures now. This normal one kind of looks like the thickness of regular floss when stretched. This is massaging. It's got these little ridges on it. This one I can tell, look how tiny the string is in between and how tiny the fingers are. And then this one is a little bit thicker, or actually it's a little more flat, like a ribbon floss or an Oral-B Glide, which patients love if they can't get into between their teeth, or when they get in between their teeth, it gets stuck or it shreds. So this is kind of mocking Oral-B Glide a little bit. So I could actually, as I'm looking at these, can see the nuances between each color. And I'm assuming if you go to the website, don't quote me on it, that you can order whatever amount that you want in each color, or if you order a variety pack, so you can try a bunch. I'm definitely going to try these out. It's definitely a way for patients to use floss, and for those people who like to be more cautious about what they're putting in their mouth, this would be really great for patients who have mint allergies. I have a couple of patients in particular who have allergies to mint, and mint is found in a lot of dental products, and these reusable type floss is not going to be able to prevent them from flossing or having to search for a very specific floss that doesn't have scent or flavor, or it's fruit flavored, so that they're not placing an allergen into their mouth. So I think this is going to have a lot of benefits. So anyways, I'm super excited to try these, and I like it when they try new products, because honestly, some of the products that I've used for me as a clinician, as well as products they've given me to kind of share with patients, have been very beneficial, because I've actually recommended a lot of different things to patients. And I'm really hyping my game up with educating patients and being more in tune to the world that we have today as far as all the new technologies that are being invented, especially when it comes to dental care at home. So anyways, with that being said, this is my unboxing video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, I plan on getting more diabetes related videos, my year in review, as well as more dental hygiene videos, and in addition to that, more on my bachelor's degree. I know a lot of you have been very curious about my life, and I want to take this moment and say how sorry I am for not being on here as consistently as I would have liked to. Unfortunately, when a lot of things come up, and I went through a lot of low points, again, with a lot of death in my life, of people that I did not expect. This year has been kind of a up and down year, but nevertheless, I made a lot of really good memories, and I'm thinking 2023 is going to be even better. I would say this year was fine. Like, I know so many people have struggled in more ways than one that have been worse, and I'm grateful for what I do have, and I'm not going to gripe about what I don't. But just for me personally, just because of a lot of the personal people I lost and personal close relationships that I lost with people because of death, like, you know, I lost friends and family and stuff like that. It's just been very hard on me. So anyways, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Feel free to hit that subscribe button. I post as often as I can about type 1 diabetes plus more. Please stay tuned. Again, I'm going to continue to make videos as much as I can despite working full-time and going to school full-time. I've got a lot of things I can't wait to share with you guys about my life as I continue to grow as a person and as a diabetic in general. So for those of you who have newly joined, thank you for joining. I know I'm almost at 3,300 subscribers, and it's almost to the end of 2022, and this channel still continues to grow. Again, thank you so much for your patience, kindness, and understanding, and thank you for being a supportive member of this channel. Without you guys, this channel would not be possible, and I'm so thankful that I took the leap of faith 4 years ago to make this channel, because there's a lot of things that would not be in my life right now without this channel, and I'm so thankful to have it as not only a second source of income. I mean, yes, it is a second source of income, but I don't do it for that. It's really a great realm to really meet new people, interact, and really share myself with the world in a way that I hope to help others, and serve out God's will that He wants me to serve out on this earth. So anyways, until next time for another video, take care, God bless, be kind, spread positivity, and be safe. I will see you guys in my next video. I love you all so much from the bottom of my heart, and so does God. I love you. Bye.